Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy, Ivorian Spice, and welcome to the Catch Up Volume 54. Another week, yes, back at it with another episode, guys. Big ups to you guys who are tuned in as usual. Remember, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and smash that like button. And also remember to share because why? Sharing Ivorian Spice has always been caring, guys. And we're in the mood to be sharing as always. Get yourself involved as always. Get yourself involved. As you know, season has come. It will start at the end of this week. You know, the Premier League season 21 to 22, 2022 will be starting, and I'm looking so forward. As usual, guys, we have the Mandem. Let me introduce them to you slowly. I started off with my co-host, Pretty Flarker, and Mook. How you been? How's the weekend? How's everything, my brother?
Yeah, I've been good, I've just been smiling, been at home. I'm off work for 2 weeks. So good stuff. And obviously during the weekend, you know what time it is. It's good.
Definitely. We definitely know what time it is this weekend. Manchester United versus Leeds, guys. A big game. The Rhodes Derby, as you call it. We will get into that later on. And up next, we have someone that hasn't been on for a very long time. Big brother Jerome, you know. Big up, Jerome.
Yes.
Jerome, how you been, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, man. It's good. It's good to be back. I've been enjoying all the sports over this summer. Obviously, the Euros, the Olympics, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this new season now. So yeah, looking forward to getting stuck in and what this season's got to offer for us now.
No problem, Jerome. Big up to you. Last but not least, guys, you know, Mr. Ollie out himself. Mr. How you doing with a response of Ollie out for no damn reason, you know? Even when he moved to the things, he always tells them Ollie out, you know? You get me? That's the first thing he says. Yo, babes, Ollie out. What's your number? Ollie out. And that is M's, of course. Big up my G. Yo. How you been, bro?
I've been alright, man. Not bad, man. Looking forward to the season. What would I say? My heart is expecting good things, and my head's just like, don't get disappointed.
For sure. Big up Bruno Fernandes, as always tuned in every stream that I do. He's always tuned. Big support to this channel, bro. Big up Bruno Fernandes. Again, of course, we're gonna give you some great content, some great discussions, as always, my bro. Of course, guys, if you're wondering what is going on, we've got one more to introduce. We've got VO Men's. Big up, my bro, VO Men's. Put yourself landscape your camera if you can. Big up to you. Of course, guys, if you know him, he's got his own channel called Red Tinted Views. VO Men's.
Yo, G, can you hear me, yeah? Man's cracking best, though.
Nah, you're right.
Okay. What's man saying? You good, yeah?
We are all good. We were just about to get started, but you looked in just in time, my brother, you know?
Oh, good. Man had a bit of struggle still with the chrome and that, innit? But man saying that, innit? Man say.
There you go. Viewmans, if you can just put your camera landscape.
How'd I do that?
So
man, man's an amateur to this, though. What, just swing it over like this, yeah?
It's alright.
Yeah, so you can like... Nah, just leave it like that.
Was that better? Just leave it like that. Leave it like that for now, yeah? Okay. Say nothing.
All right, then. Guys, as I was saying before, let's get straight in, of course, because there's things to get talking about. As always, big up to the guys that's tuning. Hashtag Mr. Bruno Fernandes has already said Ollie in. And of course, we got Gabriel Rich that says, finally, Italy, England loses. Gabriella just out here already trolling. You get me? Big up to you. Make sure you follow the channel as well. But yes, guys, let's go straight into it because, as you know, guys, Manchester United did play. And if you're wondering what happened on the weekend, Manchester United did beat Everton 4-0, which was fantastic. You know, brilliant performance by the guys, or individual performance from the guys. Not entirely just brilliant, but free kicks, goals from Bruno Fernandes, goals from our captain Slabhead, Heavy won. Harry Maguire scored a goal. We got him 4 scores. We got Diego Dalot that happened to get a goal. And who was the other person that got a goal? Which I can't
Was it Greenwood?
Greenwood with the opener. Manchester United trashing Everton. Everton with their new guy in charge, Rafa Benitez. It was just quite a shame for people like James Rodriguez, who signed for Everton because of Carlo Ancelotti. Now that even Alan, now that Carlo Ancelotti has left, a new scrub has come in, which is, fat man like, what's his name again? Rafa Benitez. Big ups to him, though. I hope he takes Everton to the next level. Hope not. But yes, guys, as you saw the game, Manchester United's friendly last game of the preseason. Manchester United winning their last game. Of course, prior to that, Manchester United themselves didn't have the best in the last 3 games before the Everton, drawing 1, losing 1, and I believe in winning 1 as well. And this is their second win in preseason. And people know that it's only preseason. Tranquile, papi. Tranquile. Don't get upset. Come to our guys. You can never get upset with preseason. It's all about the performance, guys. I'm going to go straight into it, guys. What did you guys think of that game against Everton? Was you impressed? I'm going to start off with Mr. Ollie out himself, so he can get it out of his chest, Let it rip,
I mean, I didn't really watch the game, but I saw the goal. But I think I don't really get gassed by preseason, because preseason to me don't mean nothing. It's about what happens next week when we kick off against Leeds. But 4-0 victory shows a bit of a statement of intent, I guess. Do you know what I mean? That we're ready to, hopefully, I'm praying, to launch a title challenge. Do you know what I mean? Not no fake title challenge when we got second last season. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I feel like we need to learn from our mistakes from last season and go into this season feeling positive. As much as I don't like Ollie in charge of Man United Football Club, but we have to, we've got to stick by the club in it, no matter who's in charge. Sadly, but like I said about the game, about the game though, I do feel like we play some good stuff from what I saw in it, and Slabbe with a powerful header. I'd give him credit for that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I can say really, because I didn't really watch the game too tough.
And of course, we're going to move it straight on to the other guys. I'm going to move it to Amuk. Amuk, big up to you. What did you get to watch the match? What did you think of the match?
Yeah, I did get to watch the match, Like MJ said, it's pre-season. You don't get gas too tough. But I think the first stuff was quite good. It was entertaining. I think the fans in the stadium, the vibe, the connection, it was beautiful to see that once again. So that's like for me, we stick the other side of it. I feel like the fans made it look better. And the team themselves, they impressed us as well. Like more in the first half. Second half, obviously, it's pre-season. You don't want to waste too much energy and stuff. It was a good game. Like M said, don't get too gassed. Just wait till the season start and see how we kick on with Leeds. Because I'm actually looking forward to that Leeds game.
And of course, I'm going to move it straight on to V Omens, special guest today. Let me just unmute you, bro. Yes.
Yo,
special
guest.
I
saw the game, innit?
Yeah.
First half, Mazza. We look season ready, innit? Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, Mazza free kick. I love the way the fans chanting that man's name. Boom, backhead, innit? Obviously, the low as well. Hopefully he stays, I don't want to be seen no Trippier. We should be putting all that money in on the CDM. Second half, we cooled off. But yeah, man, I think we look season ready, still. And yet we still got Varane, Jadon Sancho, and Cavani to come in. So yeah, man. Yeah. I thought we look good still. We're season ready, I think, still. Yeah, man.
Which is interesting, of course, with Cavani to come in, and now it's reported that Cavani will probably be coming in towards Thursday and Friday, which I'm astonished at times of how long the players have taken to come back. Especially some of them who didn't even play that much in the Copa America or playing the Euros are now back. Are not back in time, which I don't understand. But I don't understand. It's probably because of COVID. I'm going to move it up to you, Jerome. Yeah, you watched the match. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch the full game, but from what I saw, obviously it was a good performance. It was good that we had a good variety of goals spread around the team, because in this upcoming season, we want to see the goals sort of go around the team, because obviously that'll give us a better chance to win games, especially the tight games. But it was good to see the United players get their fitness levels up. Good to see that players like Donny van der Beek, who we didn't see a lot last season. hopefully he's got a chance to prove himself this season as well. So essentially, it was just all about getting the players' fitness levels up, or he could sort of experiment on different formations, give players that haven't had a chance last season a chance to impress in pre-season. So hopefully in the upcoming season, Oli can utilise the squad more and not just sort of stick with the same rigid 11 that he did last season. So yeah, it was good, some good positives to take from that, really.
That's good. That's true. There is some positive to take in that game. And what I'm going to do is bring in Monzi, who has just joined us. Big up to you, Monzi. Big up to you, man. How you been, man?
Hello.
And please let us know exactly what you thought of the game against Everton.
I thought it was good. First half, you see the first half. I didn't see the second half, but yeah, I thought the first half was really good. I think we killed them off first half. Pickford still England number one, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? God, I couldn't catch a cold in an Everton shirt. But yeah, I thought it was all right. First half. Not sure about the second half. I didn't really see the second half. See the goal and the highlights, but yeah, I thought it was really good. Yeah, I liked how Matic and Van der Beek played. People saying Matic's legs are gone, but with Van der Beek there, he's doing all the work, like the leg work for him. So I think it might be the same team. I think Pogba might come in. But yeah, hopefully Van der Beek gets a couple of runs of games. He looked quite good.
And big up Bruno Fernandes, who has posed the question of Donny looks way more motivated than last season. And of course, guys, you've seen Donny Van der Beek, guys. He's put on some muscle, you know. He's gotten himself season ready for this season because last season was a bit skinnier. And at times, I noticed that with Donny Van der Beek, he was getting nudged off the ball quite easily at times. Although at times players are unable to find him because of his intelligent runs. But now I remember seeing towards last season, I saw him really comfortable in the last two games of the season. And then in the friendlies as well, looking like he's able to understand this league, he has understood this league and is ready to crack on. What did you guys make of Bruno Fernandes' transformation so far? This one is an open debate, guys. So anyone that was ready can grab this.
After the poor performance in the Euros and coming back to Old Trafford doing what he does best, like, come on, man. Like, remember I did say the fans coming back into the stadium makes the football even look better. Like, I saw, like, everyone keeps saying, like, we're getting ready for the season, right? But obviously the players all turned up. I hope the manager can be on the same level as these players, because we all seen Van der Beek, him and Matic, that formation, the way they played that game. Like, it was too good. Like I said, the first stuff was really good. We don't get excited because we did beat Everton. I think it's the 3-0 or 4-0 last season as well. So for me, it's just another game. It's just wait till we'll see what happens, isn't it? But Bruno coming back into the team, scoring goals again, like, just tells you, like, he's a different player. Maybe he wants to feel special if we makes him feel special.
I know it was a friendly, but like with the crowd being back, it did feel like a proper game. Do you know what I mean? It got me on the edge of my seat, sort of thing. It's much better with a crowd in the stadium. But we didn't actually beat Everton at home last year. We drew 3-3 with them. But yeah, I didn't think we'd beat them that by. Like, I know it was only a friendly, but Everton are way off. So I'd be worried if I was. I know I didn't have anyone up front, but they look way off. Do you know what I mean? A friendly, they should be. You know, I was worried about us, but I'm not worried about us now. Do you know what I mean? I think he should play the same. He probably might play the same against Leeds. I'm not sure. They'll probably have Pogba come in. But yeah, we've just got to start quickly, because we don't usually start that quick. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday. I wasn't last week, but I am this week.
I think definitely the fans are going to make a big difference to us this season, especially if the performances ain't good as well. We're going to have the fans swearing.
Yeah.
And that should hopefully drag us over the line in tight games where we're not performing that well, instead of letting the game just play out. Because we had quite a few 0-0 draws last season. So hopefully the fans this season won't allow that. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. And hopefully Bruno can have a more consistent performance this season as well. Obviously, he does score goals and assists, but hopefully this season they can start getting the actual performances and having like a bigger influence on the game.
True. True.
I would say with Bruno, I feel like the reason why he probably didn't do well at the Euros in Portugal because man had to be more disciplined in it, and the team wasn't built for him. It's built for who CR7.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Yeah.
And with us, I think we give him the platform and the freedom. We what's the word? Everything goes through him. Everything goes through him. So for me, that's probably why he flourishes more for Man United than he does at Portugal. So I am expecting him to up his level. Do you know what I mean? And another thing for that Leeds game, I refuse, blood. I do not want to see Matt Fred centre midfield, blood.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will after that performance by Donny. I think he's going to be getting in now. It's got to be Donny. It's got to be probably be Donny or Pogba, and it's got to be Fred. We'll probably see Fred, but not. I don't think we'll see McTominay and Fred.
Munzi, I don't think you know Munzi. Sorry, I don't think you know what coach you have in charge. I don't think you know.
I was waiting for that.
It looks. It just. I don't know. It just. It feels different. It feels different. It's got to be. It's got to be different. That's why he's like. He's playing free.
I hear you, but I heard this last season, and I'm hearing it this
Yeah.
season.
Wow.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, but we didn't have. We didn't have a.
No, I'm gonna hear this again. I'm gonna see what I'm trying to do here. We're gonna do this and do that, and I'm like, I still don't know how we play football. All now is rely on our best players to get us out of jail. I don't know what Oli does, blood. Oli sits there holding his leg, holding his iPad, how I'm holding the fucking screen on the TV. While man's got the fucking pitch, you can see.
I know, yeah, but I know he's like that. I know he's like that, but like, I don't know. He's like. How can I don't know how to. No. It's just don't know how to describe it. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like I'm putting on weight, but I still want a burger. Do you know what I mean? I still want to get big. Do you know what I mean? It's like that.
I understand what Mons is saying. He's actually the beginning of the season, and you feeling some type of way. You don't want to take that off of him. Like once we all feel optimistic, we feel good after the performance. But the scary thing is, we all know he's in charge.
I know that.
Is absolutely doo-doo.
I want to move it on to V. Omens and get his opinion on this because I haven't heard him speak.
I know. I was going to ask him.
What do you have to say about this?
Like, you lot seem like you're Oli out, innit?
I'm Oli out, but I'm all right. I can accept him. I still back the band.
Yeah, I
have no choice.
All right. So how long will you give him? So you're saying, you know what? Enough's enough. It's not working.
Well,
Christmas.
No. I'll give it the whole entire
until Christmas.
This whole entire season. I'm not
Christmas.
So what if you don't qualify for Champions League or Europa? You still give him this season? After all the players at the club.
If we don't qualify for nothing, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah, I agree. If he don't qualify Champions League this year, he's got to go.
Yeah, I want to be seeing a trophy and Champions League. I'll say the FA Cup, top 4 Premier League, and get quite far in the Champions League. But I do think we need a CDM though. We need a CDM. That is vital.
We ain't getting that.
No,
I know we're not gonna get that. I know we're not. And it's pain. It's pain because that's what we need. A CDM, and we're good. We're good.
Unless
the next summer, go for
unless Lee Grant can play there.
Leave it from there. From the
match, too big at the moment. We just players that we
I'm gonna have to cut.
Too many midfielders,
guys. I will have to top it because we've gone far in. I'm gonna move it up, guys. As always, guys, if you're watching, smash that like button and also remember to share as well. Get yourself involved. Let's move it straight on because, of course, Manchester United did win. We're gonna go straight into looking at this season as we have been discussing. We've got this season. Season starts on Friday officially. First game, I can't remember who's got the first game, but it is on Friday. But looking at Manchester United whole season, we're going to look at it bit by bit, guys, because we have high expectations this season, and as we all should as Manchester United fans, because we have our manager that's been there for 3 seasons. We've got investments in the team. We've got 2 key players that's coming into the squad as well, such as Sancho and Varane. So next season, we are expecting some trophies, at least just one, 100%. Philmans, I want to move up to you. What are your expectations for next season?
like I said, Joe, top 4 to go far. I would say what? Quarterfinals, Champions League, and FA Cup, at least, bro. That's the progress I want to see. But like I said, we need that CDM. I ain't seeing McFred no more. I'm not seeing that no more, man. That's dead.
I don't think it will.
It don't work. It don't work, man. We need a specialized CDM. And this is what pisses me off with the transfers, yeah. You see Sancho and Varane, them man there should have come in from last season. Then this summer, we could have put focus in on the CDM from the off. So it's all a joke man thing, you know. It's all a joke man thing. But hopefully, we get the FA Cup, quarterfinals, Champions League, and top 4. That's what I say we should be looking for minimum. Serious.
I'm gonna move it up to you, Jerome, because I haven't heard you speak. As well, what was your expectations?
My expectation is that we should be challenging for the Premier League. I know a lot of everyone, well, majority are saying we need to be in the top 4. I think we need to stop lowering our standards. We finished second last season, season before that. So I think the next step is to actually put a genuine title challenge together. So I don't want it to be like by the time we're in February, we're in 5th place, battling for the top 4. I thought we should be like a few points off first place and actually put up a genuine fight. And then on top of that, obviously, we should be looking at winning the trophy, whether that's the FA Cup or so I think it's about time that we've got a trophy in now. With the money that we spent over the last few years, I don't think there's no excuses but to get a trophy in and to put up a fight for the league. Maybe it's too early to even think about winning the Champions League, but a good run to the quarterfinals in the Champions League, that would be quite acceptable. But I think Ollie's running out of excuses now. Definitely, we need to see a trophy come through this season.
Absolutely, I agree with you that we definitely need to get a trophy this season under Ollie. I'm going to move up to you, Amok. What about you? Because what are your expectations for Manchester United this season? Because everyone else's expectations quite different. Are you with everyone else that definitely needs to win a trophy, definitely need to do well in the Champions League? What's your opinion?
First of all, I'm Ollie out. And obviously, my opinion is going to be different from other people.
I didn't even ask if anyone's Ollie out.
I'm just saying. First of all, based on the question you just asked, my expectation. So if I'm telling you I want this guy out, what do you think my expectation is going to be? Obviously, I know people saying we should go top 4, but we finished 3rd the following season and 2nd this season. Why we want to finish within the top 4? Go get the Premier League.
It's true.
Go get the league. If you've given this so-called manager opportunity, do you want him to come second again? He done that last season, but they give him opportunity, right? So this opportunity for him to go get this league title. I don't want the FA Cup or nothing. I want the Premier League. Like, I'm just being honest. My expectation is Manchester should win the Premier League this season. Any other trophy, that's a bonus. And you see the Champions League. I don't know, it's too harsh because I don't know how that competition is. It's really tricky and difficult. But I want us to be in the either semi-final or final. Because we've got, okay, I don't want to say David Moy because he didn't really stay there too long. We've got other 2 managers that came in. They all gave us a trophy, but they got sacked so quick. But you ain't giving us nothing and you've gained all this opportunity. So my expectation this season for you is high. I want the Premier League title and get me either Champions League final, semi-final. Because I know if I get the Premier League title, which means I'm getting another Champions League spot for the following season, or else for the upcoming season.
I hear that. And I can't even disagree with you because at the end of the day, we are expecting 1st or 2nd because from where we left off, we finished 2nd. I can understand that we're supposed to have the expectations. We shouldn't be just thinking about top 4. We should be thinking about winning the thing because of how things turned up. Yes, last season. And if we're looking to improve from 3rd to 2nd, we should be aiming for 1st. So that's the expectation. My expectations, first of all, is a straight away challenging for the title. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because we, like I said, Vioman said earlier on, we need that holding midfielder that will take us to the next level. And I still believe that we need a striker, a bona fide striker that will score 20 goals for us to actually start challenging for the Premier League. In terms of Champions League this season, better than what happened last season. I expect us to go into the next round, like not come out in group stage. So I'm looking at baby steps right now, because there's no way if we end up crashing again in the group stage, I can accept this. There's no way if we end up in Europa League and we don't win it, I will not accept this. In terms of the domestic cups, I expect at least one trophy out of the League Cup or the FA Cup. That's what I'm expecting from Ollie. I'm expecting at least one trophy. If you don't get this trophy, I've had enough. I've had enough now. I've already had enough, but I will have more than enough. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it'll get to a next level of enough.
What if he wins you the Cordoba Cup?
Yeah, that's fine. I said one trophy.
That's not good enough after 3 seasons.
You have to understand.
That's not good. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to understand that bit. That's not good. Understand what? Mourinho gave us Europa. The club Manchester have never won Europa till Mourinho came in, and someone who's been there for 3 seasons. You're gonna, I love it, man. You see, you see expectation. Us the fans' expectation gone down a bit, and that's not good for the club itself. But expectation should be there. The same way we think about of Alex Ferguson back in the days. We should get back to that same expectation, because that's what brings us trophies in the club.
What I want to see, what I want to see this year is not like last year. Like we could have been 4 points behind City and put the pressure on, but now he set back because he wanted to win the Europa League, and look how that went. I don't want him to rest players because the Europa League's around the corner. I want him to go full gun ho on everything. He's got the players there now. He don't need to, like played Wolves. All right, he played Wolves and we beat Wolves at the end of the season, but it's like he could have been. There was a game I can't remember. I think we could have been like 3 points or 4 points away from City, and then they were playing. I think they were playing Tottenham or someone like that. And you're thinking, well, if we could put Ferguson would have put pressure on them. So I mean, I see something today. We was 12 points behind one year behind Newcastle, and we won the league. Do you know what I mean? Ferguson never give up. So it's got to give up. He's like, I think I see it once when we under Fergie, when we'd already won the league or we couldn't win a league, and then he rested players for the that was it. We'd won the league, lost to West Ham on the last day of the season. That they kept up because no one was challenging, because they had the FA Cup the week after, and then they went and lost the FA Cup the week after. So it don't make sense. He just needs to go full gun ho. That's what he should do. Put pressure on him. Put pressure. He won't. Well, I know Ems is going. No, he won't. I know he won't. But I just want him to. But I know he won't. But end of the day, he's in at the moment. They've given him a 3-year contract.
And that's what my point is. If you've given them the 3 years contract, our expectations should be higher, because the club keep giving this guy a contract. So my expectation for Oli is not, I don't want no other trophy. I want the Premier League title.
But there's not people in. The thing is, now there's people in there that know about football, but there wasn't. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't people in there that know about football. They just wanted money, and the Glazers just want money.
M's got his hand out like he's in class.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Mate, let me tell you something, right? Please, I beg, do not put Fergie and Solskjaer in the same breath, like. Don't ever do that. No,
I wasn't. I was just saying.
One has credentials.
This is expectation. It's the fans' expectation, Ems.
Yeah, I know that.
Let me tell you about my expectation, what I expect. Yeah? When Man United Football Club, yeah, the idea of Man United and progression together is an insult. It should be Man United and success, mate, not progression. Are we flipping West Ham United? Blood, we're Man United Football Club. People need to remember that, yeah. And for me, Amok is right, yeah. For me, it's either we finish first, yeah, or we finish second and win an FA Cup, blood. That is success for me. Anything less, bro, man needs to clear his desk and go back to Norway, but I don't care. Yeah? The Champions League, I'll allow it. If he gets to the quarterfinal, I'll say, cool. But in my opinion, in Europe, yeah, I think we got, in terms of squad depth, I think we're top 6. Yeah, in Europe. So for me, he's got no excuse, bro. Man's got to win a trophy, bro. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. I've got to clear his desk, bro. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. That's what I'm.
Jerome,
So would you-
what do you think about this?
You know what? I think the key here is all he needs to change his mindset. Actually, play to win because I think it was against Liverpool at Anfield. Liverpool had so many injuries, and we played defense. We played for and we put Pogba
Yeah,
on the
that was dead. That was dead.
And then guess what happened after that? Liverpool lost like 5 games in a row at home because teams knew
Thank
that
you.
Liverpool were there for the taking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, let's move it from the season prediction. Let's move it to player to watch for next season. Such as, of course, who do you think is going to have the impact as a player to watch? Is it going to be Mason Greenwood? Is it going to be Bruno Fernandes? Or is it going to be someone that we've been waiting to see consistently? Although the team is not consistent, I want to say Paul Pogba himself. Or would it be a Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, or Sancho situation for next season? Guys, you let me know. Speak to us. Who are the players to watch next season?
Anthony Martial.
Why is that? That's
What? Watch him.
Look at
Watch him play
look at
in the
last
Milan.
season. That was a joke man thing last season. Come on, man. We sold Lukaku for him to be our main striker, and those are the numbers he gives us. No. So he needs to prove himself this season, innit? Otherwise, he needs to go.
He'll be going. He'll go anyway.
Yeah.
The one
He'll
thing I have
go.
to say,
You think, yeah?
is that Martial has gone bold. He's not.
Yeah, well,
Games.
well,
Henry, look.
I want to see the business, innit? Man's looking the business. So man better do the business on the pitch now, innit? Serious. Like, don't be shaving your head off and still playing like last season. No. Serious. No, I want to see fire for man now, innit? Like, man's got the look now. So show the part on the pitch, innit? Show the part on the pitch. But no striker, though. He has to be playing on the left. He misses way too many chances to be a striker. Like last season, that was pain.
I hear that.
that.
Anyone
I hear
else
that.
In terms of players to watch?
Now I'll go for Paul Pogba, you know.
Go ahead.
The reason I say Paul Pogba is we all know the story behind Pogba. Obviously, he ain't be 100%. I could say maybe 50-50 based on in terms of the club based on the progression of the club itself and what individuality, what did he do towards the club himself. So, but I want to see more from him because for me, he had a very good Euros. For me, he was the best player for France this Euros. So if you can do that, but yet still, I might think it's another Harry Maguire situation. As soon as they put in the Manchester kit, they lost everything. Like, but I want to see more from Pogba though. I really do want to see more because I really do like him because I think for me, it's the best player that we've got in the club. So he needs to turn up big time for us this season.
And who else? Because I still feel like another player to watch is God.
Me personally, I'm looking forward to seeing man like Varane. I want to see the difference. Are we going to get the clean sheets, concede less goals? I want to see it because everyone's always talking about getting his partner for the fridge in it. So I need to see is Varane going to be that guy for the fridge in it? Because obviously, you know me, I don't have no faith in the fridge, but
Fridge freezer.
helping it. Yeah, the fridge. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think a player that I got a question about is the same Anthony Martial. He needs to fix up because 4 goals in the league, that is dreadful. That's unacceptable. So they're the two that I'm keeping my eye on, to be fair.
I'm going to move on to straight to Jerome. Yeah, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Donny van der Beek because obviously he only had 4 league starts last season. So this is the season to shine. Obviously, everyone can see that he's come back with more much. And he looks like he's rearing to go now. So this season, we need to scrap this McTominay and Fred midfield and try something different because that McTominay and Fred midfield didn't work last season because we didn't win anything. Start controlling the midfield because the games that we were having last season, especially at home, we were just getting run through in midfield. And even though we were winning a lot of games, it just didn't feel comfortable. I think we need to start controlling games more. And I think Van der Beek's that solution. And maybe if he plays well, then we might not even need to get another CDM and if we can use Van de Beek in the right way. So the way I see it is that it's not all about just spending. I think we need to just utilise the squad that we've got and give players like Van de Beek that didn't even play last season a chance this season to shine.
Guys, just let you know, I have muted you all because I'm hearing a lot of background noises. And so if you're about to speak, unmute yourself before you talk. Or if I do pose the question, I'll probably unmute you. I will probably unmute you guys while I'm talking, while I'm about to ask you a question. So don't get it twisted. I'll try and help you as much as I can. In regards to that, guys, what was I going to say? In terms of expectations now, we've got the situation with Varane coming in and Maguire coming in. How much of an impact do you think that will have for our season? I'm going to ask that straight to Amok, first of all, yeah? Amok, what kind of impact do you think Varane and Maguire will have for Manchester United?
Like, you know, I don't rate Maguire too tough. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I still think it's just average defender. But we've heard it before, and we've heard it so many times, saying sign someone with good quality next to him, he would do better. So I want to see that. I'm an optimistic person, but I do want to see the good aspects as well. Because I've seen him in the Euros, and I was like, this is what we paid 80 million for. Yes, that's what I want. But when he plays for United, one big issue that he's got, his positioning is always wrong. But you're the club captain. So now we've got Varane. I'm with you. I want to see that partnership. I want to see how it works. And that's not just the players themselves. The managers also got to help. You're there to look after your team. You're not there to sit back there, fold your hands and foot, watching your little computer or tablet, wherever you go in the corner there. Now, pay attention in your club. Like, but I want to see them two play. Varane is good. Like, I've seen him play since before he even signed for Real Madrid, because we were meant to have him. But Ferguson didn't get him. He got Jones. So let's just see. Let's hope that when he comes in and do the job for us. But he's a good player. He's a very good player. But just don't remember this. He ain't gonna just fit in just like that. This is the Premier League. This is the Premier League. But when he fits in, it's gonna be a good one.
Absolutely. And Viomans, I'm going to move it straight into you. I'm going to ask you a question of course, we've got a right winger of Sancho coming in.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from Sancho? What kind of impact he would have on that right wing?
Boy, innit? I expect man to be on fire. You see how he was performing for Borussia Dortmund. I expect man to come in and do the same for us, innit? That's exactly what I expect. Because that's a lot of money we spent for him. How long is the transfer taken to make? Over a year plus.
Yeah,
so I expect man to come in firing from the off.
Absolutely.
I expect assists, goals, tricks, all of that. He's going to light it up, man. He's going to light it up. Yeah, I'm very confident for Jadon Sancho, man. Very confident.
I too am very confident of Jadon Sancho. I'm gonna move up to Jerome and ask him as well. How are you feeling about this transfer of Varane and also Sancho coming in?
Yeah, I'm quite excited, to be honest, because obviously we knew that we were going to get Sancho eventually because we didn't get him last year. So that was a given for this season. But the big side for me is Varane, because we can see from last season that we had issues in the central defence. Obviously, the Maguire and Lindelof partnership was timid, to say the least. And we're conceding so many silly goals, it was almost embarrassing. So with Varane coming in, I thought we got a chance to steady the ship a bit and be a bit more solid. Obviously, Varane is known for his pace as well. He's got good height. So hopefully we should concede a lot less silly goals than we did, because it's almost impossible to not concede goals. But it's the manner in which we concede goals and losing these silly points that we need to avoid this season. And if we can do that, then we should definitely be challenging. Because I think right now we've got enough firepower up front, especially with Sancho coming in. But with Varane, I think that could, make us a bit more solid, and then it could, give the team confidence going forward. Because if we've got a weak defence, then it always brings nerves around the general function of the team. So everything all starts from the back. So the back's the foundation to work from. So should be good. I'm optimistic that Varane should be able to slot in and add his experience, because Varane's got a winning mentality from Real Madrid. Hopefully, he can bring that into the team, because we've got a team that hasn't really won anything really. So Varane bring that winning mentality, and that should give us the added boost really.
Big up Bluff 80 who says, "Are you guys from Red Calf?" No, we're not. Respect from Barcelona. You see, men's got viewers from Barcelona already. I'm actually international, guy. Just to let you know. Big up to you, bro. Make sure you follow as well. I was gonna move straight to, of course, Munzi and Ems. I've got straight question for you guys, for both of you, of course. Who do you think is gonna be the top goal scorer and the top assist for next season?
Top assist is going to be Bruno. Bruno's going to be assists. I'm not sure about goal. Who was the top scorer last year for us?
Bruno.
I believe it was Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno. Probably Bruno. Or I might say Rashford. There you go. There's a shock. Rashford.
And what about you, Ems?
I think something tells me Jadon Sancho will get most assists for us. And do you know what? If Cavani was 25, I would have backed him, but to be top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I would have.
He's 34. So I'm torn. Yeah, I was glad that Rashi was out to October. I would have said Rashi, but let me gamble. Let me go for Tony, man. Tony Marshall was a big season for him. I think he's got to prove the doubters wrong, including myself.
Absolutely easy. You hear that, guys? As always, guys, you're 42 minutes into the cut. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Get yourself involved like everyone else does. And also follow on the Twitch as well. And also on the Twitter. I've got Bluff 80 that says that, right, can I ask you, when Manchester United went down easily, how did you feel? If you're talking about in terms of our reputations of where we've gone, or if you're talking about the Europa League final, because you are from Barcelona and you are Spanish, so I'm assuming that when Manchester United went down, how did I feel? It hurts as we speak now. We haven't won anything. As you are from Barcelona, you probably are a Barcelona fan. It must be tough right now for you. My condolences to your loss as well. It's not easy, losing your greatest player ever. It hurts. I remember the time Manchester United lost Ronaldo. I didn't like it. I hated it. I was like, I hate the fact that we're losing our best players. But we lost Tevez as well. I wasn't happy. A lot of players that left. I wasn't really happy because I thought Tevez was a player, especially Tevez, I thought was a player that could do really well for Manchester United. But Ferguson as well never gave him the chance after Berbatov came in. I just don't understand why, but I get it. But moving on straight, guys, we have Manchester United playing Leeds this weekend on Saturday, 12:30, lunchtime kickoff, guys. Make sure you get your lunch in straight away. Get your beers in. If you want to have a cheeky spliff, do your thing. I don't condone. If you want to snort, whatever you want to do your thing, guys. Whatever makes you high to enjoy Manchester United. Because I always say this again. I can never, ever watch Manchester United sober. Because it hurts. I can't.
Okay.
It hurts the eyes to watch Manchester. The football that we play isn't really the best. It isn't entertaining. You gotta get yourself pumped up so you can enjoy it. Manchester United versus the Rose Derby, guys. Everyone, I've unmuted you guys. Let's get cracking. It's gonna be our first game, which is interesting because I'm trying to understand why I can hear myself in the background. Can anyone else hear me in the background?
Yeah, twice.
I hear all of us actually.
Just mute us all again.
I believe. Wait, let me just unmute you guys.
I believe I
guys,
can
unmute yourself if you want to talk in it. Like, just as soon as you want to talk, just press your unmute button. But as I was saying, guys, I'm gonna go straight into it. Like Manchester United versus Leeds, Rose Derby, first game. Straight away, we have an intensive first game. So it means that we have to bring your A game straight away. To be fair, in the Premier League, you have to bring your A game week in, week out. knowing that we may not have Sancho starting, we may not have, definitely will not have Varane starting. Sancho will probably be on the bench. You never know. How do you guys feel against Leeds? Because I'll tell you right now, it's at Old Trafford. The fans are back. It's pumping. I can only see one result, like last time when we played Leeds, beating them narrowly, about 3-4 goals, thumping them. How about you guys? What do you guys think? I'm going to move straight to Amuk, first of all, my co-host. Set the pace, bless the chant, move your voice, and let me know exactly what you think of Manchester United versus Leeds and how Man United will fare against Leeds. Unmute yourself first. That should have been me. I don't even know why I didn't do that.
First of all, no disrespect to Sancho and Varane. God knows I love Sancho. I think it's brilliant. But we don't need Sancho to win against Leeds. Because like we all saying, these two players did not play any game during this pre-season. They did not contribute to the club itself. So I don't know what they've been doing behind scene. I just want to see Oli as a manager give us a first half team and see what happens. Because I believe in the first half team. That performance was immense. The first half team will do dangerous things to teams. And Leeds, it's a derby. Like, it's one of them games that we don't want to lose because we got history with this club. And that's your first game of the season. Hopefully, Oli takes this serious because Oli never did take things that we play for, like things that us fans actually do care about. He never take them serious. Hopefully, he takes this serious because you don't want to lose your first game of the season to Leeds United. And that's not good look. That's just not good look. But based on the team itself, how we've played, and whatever we got going on for ourselves and the players themselves, one thing I gotta say, we got Bruno, we got Pogba. We should be all right.
Definitely. Big ups, bro. And I'm gonna move straight to the Omens. Yes. Bro, what about you? What do you think of how Manchester United will fare against Leeds?
Boy, Leeds United, innit? They're gonna bring it from the off to the final whistle. But you see, if we play like how we did against Everton, then in the first half, then we should have no problem with them, Still, I'm very confident that, we should get the 3 points, man. First game, Leeds, Derby and that. The play should be charged up. Get the 3 points. Play like we did against Everton in the friendly first half. And the 3 points should be ours, man. Should be a dust-off job. I'm that confident.
I've got to say, Vio, man, I love the attire. I love the mask. I like the way the sound comes out.
Love, bro. Love.
There's still one reason why I put him on, because I like what he does. I really do. I was like, this guy needs to come and channel so he can scare some people on my channel. Yeah, like, intimidate.
Yeah. No, man, I hate to intimidate, bro. You get me? It's all love, man. It's all love. You get me? Yeah. It is, man. It is.
Love, but it's unique. It's something that you don't see every day. Someone come out with a mask and he's showing himself in a different kind of light.
The mask went by design, though, G. It went by design still. But won't talk about that, and won't talk about that.
We'll talk about that another day. I'm going to move it straight on to Jerome. Jerome, man, I've unmuted you, I think. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think of how?
I'm looking forward to Saturday, to be honest, because after the start we were poor last season, this first game against Crystal Palace, and I'm pretty sure Oli doesn't want to have a repeat. So I think he's going to tell the team to just go out there. The fans are going to be rearing us on, so we need to make sure that we have a good start, a good win. We know that Leeds are going to definitely bring it because they come with a lot of energy. And we know they're going to create chances, but we know that they leave themselves open. So that should hopefully give us some opportunity to score a few goals and win quite comprehensively. So I look forward to it. I think it's going to be a good, entertaining start to the season. Both teams trying to score goals, and I don't see us getting a clean sheet against Leeds, to be honest, because of the way they play. But I'm pretty confident that we should win quite comfortably. So yeah, we should win by a few goals. Really, that's what I'm expecting.
And then Munzi, what about you? How do you think Manchester United will fare against? Unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself, Munzi.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
As one of them said, I think we should go all guns blazing, like against Everton. Have it finished by half time, and then we can do whatever. after half time. But yeah, I think he's just got to keep the same team. And then if he wants to put Sancho, I think Varane will be on the bench as well. And then he can change it second half. But we've just got to go all gun ho against Leeds because Leeds can't defend for toffee. And their goalie's rubbish. Their goalie, I don't know why they didn't buy a new goalie. He's rubbish. He's worse than Rashford.
Ems, my bro, what about you, man? How do you think Manchester United will do against Leeds? Sorry.
I think, right, on a quick one, I think, on paper, game's not one on paper, we should win, innit? But the only way I can see Leeds beating us is if Bielsa out-tactics Oli, because, we all know Oli don't have that, up here, innit? But we have to rely on a moment of brilliance from our team, to win the game. But I do think we will beat Leeds, by the way. We're at home, ain't we? We're at Old Trafford, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We're at Old Trafford. We're at home.
All right, cool. Yeah, I believe we'll win then.
Definitely.
As long as we ain't got MUFC, we'll be all right.
We'll be all right. Guys, I want to say, guys who are watching the car, the guys don't really feel Oli too much. Everything is just disrespect. He does have tactics, you're just not seeing the best out of all those tactics, because I still believe that the players don't perform whatever he's trying to do to the T, I still believe that some players are just not good enough to perform for Manchester United. They're not good on the ball because I can see what Ollie's trying to do. Again, I can see it, but the second thing I gotta say is that can he see what he's trying to do most of the times? Because he doubts himself, and that's the thing about Ollie's at times with his decision making. He always doubting himself, and I want him to be more confident. And again, I've got to say again, the coaches are rubbish as well around him. He's improved that. He's got someone in. So we should see a slightly better Ollie, a better system, especially that they've been with him for so long. So you can't just always slate him. It's not everything's his fault,
All right, but can I say something? You want to play from the back, but we signed Booker T right back, blood. Why?
Don't worry, that's why I tried to sign Trippier, innit? But yes, guys, let's move straight on because, of course, as you know, guys, they've said that Manchester United should beat Leeds like it's nothing on Saturday. Let's go to my favorite part of the show, which is called Question Time. And this question today has to be, who should be Manchester United's number one goalkeeper this season? You know me, I'm not playing around. I've got to say this again. I'm going to stick with the devil that I know because the devil that I don't know, I don't even want. Henderson, that's just my opinion. Henderson is decent goalkeeper. But in my opinion, I don't even think he's better than Romero. He's not even better than Romero. And I don't think he's better than De Gea. De Gea at his age was far much more the goalkeeper that he was at the age of 25. I understand that some people are late bloomers. Some people have different experiences when they get at different ages. But David De Gea was a wonder kid at the age of 18 or 17. Made his debut for Atletico Madrid at the 18, being first team and winning trophy with them as well. And also making his debut for Manchester United at the age of 19. And that takes a lot. Where was that Dean Henderson? On loan most of that time at that age. That takes a lot for a 19-year-old to come in and step up and being the stick after Van der Sar. I always gonna say this, you gotta respect you gotta respect De Gea. Yeah, he's always gonna be my number one because I don't think he's rubbish. I don't think he's lost a lot. He's still a top quality goalkeeper. He just needs the right people behind him again, people to believe in him, the right coaches again, because he has gone through various different goalkeeper coaches in the last 4 to 5 years. He hasn't had stability in his coaches, bro. He's out here sleeping, having one night stand with different goalkeeper coaches. He can't do that. Sometimes you need that confirmed, guaranteed goalkeeping coach that's going to be there, when you wake up in the morning. Oh, you're still here, babes. No more long night stand. And that's the same thing with Aaron Bissaka. The reason why you didn't see Booker T doing well was because he was having one night stand with Daniel James, Greenwood, sometime Marcus Rashford. Now he's got a sure thing. You might see the best out of him, Ems. You might see the best one going forward because you'll form a partnership between Sancho. And Sancho is a right winger who knows how to use his right back. So you probably see the best out of him. But yeah, guys, I honestly feel like David De Gea should be number one next season, and I'm going to cut that short and let you guys go. I'm you're next.
The 100, brother. De Gea all day. I've said it before, I'm going to say again. De Gea should be the number 1 keeper. I don't know why the media in this country always try to influence things, because even Henderson having them runs was based on the media in this country, fam. Like, De Gea did not deserve to go through whatever he went through even at the end of last season. We don't care what you did, what happened, you came back, you should take your spot. I don't care if you gave us like 10 clean shit. But we all saw what happened though when you got the opportunity in it. So even England did not put him number 1. So why should Manchester put him number 1?
We move on to Jerome. Quickly, Jerome, I just want to get you briefly.
Yeah,
De Gea or Henderson?
Yeah, I think we should stick with De Gea, to be honest, because Henderson got his chance last season, didn't he? After all that pressure, like Amok said from the media, and he flopped. I can't remember what game it was, but he made some silly errors. When I saw it, I thought we need to bring De Gea back. Henderson's not ready for this level yet.
Yeah.
So,
and Ems, I'm gonna move it straight to you.
Bro, quick. I think David De Gea, I saw that nonsense when Henderson at Liverpool, when he fucking made himself narrow and then he was out just putting the bottom corner. So I want that David De Gea goal. Simple.
And Munzi, what about you?
I don't know, but I think it'll be good for the start of the season if De Gea gets them run of games because Henderson's out, and hopefully he'll go back to what he is. If you asked me this a couple of years ago, then I'd definitely say De Gea, but I'm not sure. As I say, I don't think Henderson's ready. But I'll go De Gea, but he's got, he makes it. To be fair, but De Gea's the better goalkeeper, but I don't know. I'm torn between them both, but I'll say De Gea. I'll say De Gea.
Vio,
Let's
man,
keep you
what about
happy.
you, bro? Let me just unmute. I'm trying to unmute you. Yeah. I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, the thing's playing off a bit still. But for me,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be De Gea, It has to be De Gea. It has to be. Because Henderson, he gives me them Ben Foster vibes. Serious.
That's
But
true.
De Gea,
That's true.
He ain't been too great over the past couple seasons though, man. So De Gea this season, he has to step up in it and show, number 1, that is my shirt. Because if not, we need to look for a new goalkeeper. If he's still going to be shaky come the end of the season.
The one thing, De Gea seems to have gone back to when he started.
All right. I'm going to end the show, guys. As always, guys, we've come to the end. We'd like to thank you guys for watching. Last but not least, I'm going to quickly plug the guys in for where you can find them. Of course, I'm going to start with Amok. Where can the people find you? You're on mute, bro. Unmute yourself.
I'm not used to that still. You can find me on Instagram, Pretty Flacco _16.
And what about you, Jerome?
yeah, you can find me on Instagram as well. My username is jwilliams_1.
And Ems, where can the people find you?
Simple, innit? Instagram, m.w.doms.
And Munzi, where can the people find you?
How long we got? Twitter, Findy Munzi. Instagram, Munzi6. On here on Mondays. The Man United agenda sometimes. And also now I'm going to be on a Devils United tomorrow. Debut show. And my show, Munzi Talks, is next Wednesday. Don't miss it. That's it. I think Over and Spices froze.
Yeah, I think Spice just froze.
Yeah, guys. Oh my God. I'm having points in Vioman's. Where can people find you? Sorry.
No, that's cool, bro. Instagram, RT_views. That's it for now.
I'm very sure you got a channel.
Yeah, but that's grave right now, isn't it? That'll soon come. Still, I ain't gonna promote that for now. Just for now, Instagram, RT_views.
Yes, red tinted views.
Everything be on there, so.
As always, guys. And me, last but not least, remember to follow the official Instagram account of Red United. Choose out Red United TV1. And also the official TikTok account of Red United TV, which is Red United TV, and also my personal Instagram account, which I have _spice, same as the Twitter, and also the Snapchat. Guys, I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, I want to rush off because we got things to do, guys. I want to give you that joke, but not today. Next week, you'll get that deliverance. But as always, guys, remember to keep it united. We'll see you next week, Monday, and catch me on a Friday. Catch me on all of our people's channels as well, as always. And the match reaction will be coming to you Saturday. I'm looking forward to that as well, guys. As always, keep it united, and remember to keep it Red United. Peace and love to you all from us, guys. Peace out.